Is this the Wadsworth house? Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Can I help you?
Mrs. Wadsworth?
Oh, you're from welfare? Come on in.
Thank you.
What'd you say your name was?
Mrs. Gentry. Anne.
Oh, go right in.
Thank you.
It was nice of you to call first. Most of you workers just pop in. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable.
This is just a routine visit, Mrs. Wadsworth. But I'm sure you're an old hand at this sort of thing.
Hey, you might say so after all these years.
Let's see, when was the last time you saw a worker?
Well, about 6 months ago. We used to see one of you county people about twice a year.
Well, you know, a worker will be glad to come more often if there's a need for it.
We're a very self-sufficient family. Are you going to be baby's new worker?
I don't mind telling you, Mrs. Wadsworth, I made a special effort to get this assignment.
You did? Now, why is that?
Well, I heard about the case from one of the other workers, and it was impossible not to be interested.
I see.
What is the composition of the family now?
Same as before, no changes to speak of.
In other words, you, your 2 daughters, and your son.
Baby. Mm-hmm. We've been living in this house ever since he was born.
I notice you call him Baby, and the case history doesn't show any other name. What is his real name?
Just Baby. I'm Germaine.
My daughter. This is Mrs. Gentry, honey. She's going to be baby's new worker.
Nice to meet you. Now, what about the family income?
Just what the county gives us for baby.
Your daughters, are they employed?
My daughters? No, they help out the best they can, but it doesn't come to too much. Alba gives tennis lessons in the afternoon, and Jermaine,
Once in a while, I do a TV commercial.
Sometimes I don't know how we make ends meet, but we always seem to manage.
Isn't there any money from your husband's pension? Or his Social Security?
Well, how could there be?
She thinks he's dead.
That man didn't die.
No such luck.
It happened just before baby was born. When I needed him most, he ran off and left us. But then all that's in the record.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
My husband was a very weak man, Mrs. Gentry.
No character.
None at all.
And you've had no contact with him since he left?
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be dead.
I understand how you feel, Mrs. Wadsworth.
Well, like all things, some good came out of it. We got used to being without a man.
I'd like to see Baby before I leave.
Do you have to?
Well, yes. I see all my clients. Why? Is there any reason I shouldn't?
No, of course not. It's just that baby's taking his afternoon nap. Unless you think it's important.
Oh, I'll be careful not to wake him. Besides, I'm sure you know that it's one of the basic requirements of my job that I see everyone.
Of course. As his new worker, you should see him. Don't you think so, Jermaine? Nursery is this way. Yeah, he gets best care in all the world. We all see to that.
Mind if I feed him? Whoopsie. You hungry? Are you yes. Go. You do this every day, Mrs. Wadsworth?
Have to, or the muscles will go bad.
His legs seem perfectly normal. I'm surprised he doesn't walk.
You must have quite a few clients, Mrs. Gentry. Seems like Baby's one of your favorites.
What gives you that idea?
Well, this is your third time here in a week.
I guess you're right. He is of special interest to me. But then, he's a pretty special baby.